everyone, my name is Daphne Lee King, and welcome back to the channel where I talk about all sorts of books and things. So, in like a section of the internet, which you would expect to be the most commonplace because it's literally about reading, turns out there's a lot more going on than it is, and like Booktok, Book Instagram, yeah, it's a mess. Let's talk about it. I think this is something that I probably mentioned in one of my previous videos before. I think it was my book hot takes. It's like Booktok and like the media has like made overconsumption core like the norm. That's not okay. Like I keep on seeing these things and it's like huge book haul. It is so unrealistic. Like what do you mean you have 200 unread books in your bookshelf? That doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Because at that point, it's not even about reading the book that becomes the hobby. It's about buying the book that becomes the hobby. And then you're just putting off reading and you say like, oh yeah, I read. I love buying books. I buy books all the time. But you're not actually reading. Yes, I do have a physical TBR and yes, it's larger than I want. But it's like 15 books. And to me, that is kind of bad. But it's not as bad as it could be. Just know that like the amount of books that a lot of these influencers have is not normal. It's not normal to have like thousands of books in your household just to have only read like 2. Like I know a lot of people who are really into reading and they've been into reading for like years at a time. Like I feel like I've only gotten into reading for the past 2 years or so. Like really into reading. Of course I've read all throughout my life, but whatever. And they do have a lot of books and they do have a larger TBR, but they have more books that they have read than they have not read. And I feel like as the community, as watchers, we need to stop promoting overconsumption because it's bad, guys. No. Thing that I've seen a lot is like Pham. She's this really popular book influencer. She's married to Ryan Trahan. Kind of a power couple though. Book Just Friends. I haven't read it because it's not out to the public, I don't think yet. But it's been getting so much hate. Like an unusual amount of hate for a book. And I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I'm gonna have to read it to make sure to see if these reviews are accurate or not. But I feel like a lot of the reviews that they're doing too much. And they're like, I hate Pham's new book. I hate it. I hate it. And it's like, oh. So I'm definitely gonna have to get back to you guys about like, I think it comes out this February, or maybe April. Probably the thing that scares me most in the book community, it's not even in Booktok, it's literally just in all of writing and literature, is AI written books. That's scary. That's terrifying. Because you have all these books that these authors pour their heart and souls into, and you know that like writing a book takes a lot of work. It requires a lot of thought just to write a novel, even just to think of like the outline of a novel. So then now we have these books that are written by AI and they're doing better than actual books being written by humans, and it's terrifying. I think there's one, I forget what it was called, but it was some romance book, and it kept the prompt, like the AI prompt in it, and it was like, oh. But like that's scary. If I'm reading a book that's come out in the past couple of years, how do I not know that it's written by AI? And that's scary. Coming from someone that really likes writing and has been like pouring her heart and soul into this book for the past, I don't know, a couple of years, just to hear that some people are taking, I don't know, maybe like 3 days to write a whole entire novel. And it's not even theirs, it's AI. That's terrifying. And I'm not the biggest fan of AI. Like, I think that there's ways that we can use it ethically, but I think the ways that it's being used right now is not ethical at all. And I think that it's becoming so normalized, just instead of like Googling something, you like put it into chat. But like, it's like, oh, what's like the the capital of like Italy, and it's like, oh, let me look it up on Google, and it's like, you're not using AI. It's like, no. Or even like if I'm looking up something on Google, I will put minus AI into it so I don't get the stupid AI overview. I hate that. And I could go on and on about the things I don't like about AI. Don't even get me started. Like, seeing that in books in a creative place, and even with like AI being in cover art and stuff like that. No, that's no, please, please. Like, that's terrifying. And lastly, the thing that I think about Booktok is literally making literature worse. It's tropes. Like, of course there's tropes that some people enjoy more, like, oh, like enemies to lovers, ice hockey. When we have all these tropes that people like and people are seeing that they do well because the tropes are so popular, you just see books that are essentially the exact same storyline. Like, I go to like a bookstore and it's like, oh, this is a cute little romance about a hockey guy and a figure skater. Oh, look, another one. Another one. It's all hockey romance. And it's like, like, I feel like I'm just reading the exact same thing over and over again. And yes, I'm sure that there's literary wonders out there with those tropes, but it's almost hard to do that because I feel like it's a lot harder to find a book that's really creative and like really individual when you have these tropes that authors keep on writing because it's the current trend. So anyways, Booktok is a mess, and I feel like that's something we can all agree upon. That's all that I have for you today. Thank you for clicking on my video of all the other ones out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!